Welcome back to World Crisis Radio for our second hour here. The last broadcast in August, and maybe the storms gathering on the horizon, quite obviously. I would say, first of all, that deflation is now quite a possibility. But now we have the Obama question, as always. Obama facilitating this Erskine Bowles Al Simpson Commission. He's the one who set it up, and he wanted it to be binding. He wanted these genocidal recommendations, the destruction of Social Security, feeding Social Security to the Wall Street Moloch. He wanted that all to be binding. So Obama is letting this all happen. So we go from hope and change to the destruction of Social Security, and Medicare already grievously wounded by what he did with the health bill. So let's get an update on what's going on from Phil Berg in Philadelphia, the distinguished lawyer who started this all. We're just about at the 2-year mark, right? Do we have the 2-year anniversary?
Yeah, we had the 2-year anniversary already. I mean, I filed my first lawsuit August 21st, 2008. And things continue. Well, it's been a downhill since Obama got into office. And what's been circulating on the Internet this week, and I'm sure you saw it because you read up on things about what's going to happen to the citizens of this country as of January 1st, 2011. The taxes, all kinds of taxes are going to increase to everybody, businesses and individuals. And remember, Obama stood there and said, no one who makes under $250,000 a year will see any increase in his administration. I'm waiting to see how he talks himself out of that one. But just through the Obamacare, the taxes are going up, and just so many other things by not renewing or not keeping the Bush tax cuts. And
Phil, I got to tell you, I don't like the Bush tax cuts because the benefits there are concentrated in the super rich, those guys at the top 1%. I'd be for letting the Bush tax cuts stay in place. The window dressing part was these very minor cuts for people less than $250K. But when you get up to the super rich, those guys deserve to pay because they've been getting a free ride. So I don't, Obama is really bad, but it's not going to drive us all the way back to Bush, I hope.
No, okay, and I agree that, but it should, we have to be careful how we're affecting most of the people in this country. The super rich are right, let them get taxed. But I can't believe that the hierarchy in the Democratic Party is letting them get away with all this kind of stuff. But things are just dropping. I mean, the unemployment rolls are still high. The numbers are there. There's nothing positive coming out of this Obama administration. And he keeps on smiling and talking and getting pleasant audiences because, certain people love to be around the president. But he's failing, and my pitch to everybody is, I don't care what your issue is, come on board with us, because my issue is that he's constitutionally ineligible to be president, and if we can get him out of office by we the people, and I know people are still waiting for our March rally date, and I don't have it as of today. We're working on it for various different problems we have, but we want the American public to unite behind us. I don't care if your issue is Obamacare, which is a health care, or taxation, or whatever it is, or as you mentioned, he's trying to destroy Social Security.
And then, of course, the wars, right? We have the Iraq war continues in a masked form, and the death list from Afghanistan is getting longer and longer. We want these wars ended.
Oh, absolutely. And now next Tuesday evening, he's going to have a talk from the White House again. He's going to talk to the American public how he got all the troops out. But even with getting out the regular troops, he still has 50,000 other troops in Iraq, and we still have, I don't know how many, 150,000, I don't know what the number is, in Afghanistan. We should be out of both places, but Afghanistan, the generals are even talking, he should not have that firm date to get our troops out, because Al-Qaeda is just to sit on the sidelines and wait, and we pull out of there, they're going to take over. I mean, it's just, Russia couldn't win Afghanistan. I don't know what we're doing, and Obama is just, and people have to realize, he just says what people wanted to hear. He doesn't do anything positive. But he's after Social Security. The war is costing money. This Obamacare is a nightmare. People have to unite behind us. Please bear with us. But come to ObamaCrimes.com, OBAMACRIMES, ObamaCrimes.com, and join with us and send it out to everybody. We still have one case pending in the D.C. Court of Appeals, which I'm hoping it goes to the entire court. I'm hoping there's enough judges on that court justices who will let us have oral argument. That would be fabulous if we could have oral argument on the issue of Obama being not only not natural born, not naturalized, but an illegal alien. And they should do it because it's unfair to the general public in this country that people can bring action for someone defrauding the government on Medicaid or Medicare fraud, but not like Obama defrauding the government as far as salary and benefits as a U.S. Senator. So hopefully, and the beautiful thing on that, which I think I've mentioned before to you, I know I did, Webster, the Supreme Court has already said the person bringing that type case has standing. So I do have standing in that case, and I'm just hopeful, but I have my doubts. That's why I think we need the people in this country to unite, and we will together have a peaceful demonstration. We'll start doing a big email campaign. We'll start doing a lot of letters to editors and stuff like that. We need the public to stand up, stand together, to force Obama out, to force our national media to question him, to force Congress to hold one hearing. If they would hold one hearing on this, he'd be out of office if they ask for any discovery, because Obama will, hide behind it. But hopefully, we have the three branches of government. Congress can look into him, and it's really a disgrace what's going on now. All members of Congress, as far as I'm concerned, have committed treason on this thing, and it is treason. And it's treason on behalf of Obama, it's treason on behalf of Congress, and it's treason by the courts not hearing this, because this is our foundation of our government is built upon our U.S. Constitution. And we have to unite. We can't stand on this. While you're getting your kids ready for school, whether it's elementary school or college, while you're getting done your summer vacations, take a moment to think about your life. Think about the freedoms that we have enjoyed up to now, and take a look at what Obama has done in a year and a half to actually destroy all this, and he has. And it's nothing personal. It's not a right-wing conspiracy. I'm a lifelong Democrat. So we got to unite. The way to do it is ObamaCrimes.com. We'll unite. We'll be together. We, the people, can do it peacefully. That's what I want, peaceful, because if this thing doesn't work, if we can't unite peacefully, I'm afraid there could be trouble in this country, and we don't want that. We don't want anything other than peace to bring about a change and bring about the fact that Obama is an imposter, a fraud, a hoax. It's the biggest hoax against the United States of America in 234 years. It's a disgrace. It's an absolute disgrace that our supposed free press doesn't tackle this issue. This issue, if we looked into, if the New York Times, Washington Post would look into this issue, Obama would be out of office in a week. And it's a disgrace that they haven't. The cover-up is amazing. We must unite. We, the people, unite with me. Send us some money if you can so we can advertise what we're going to do. But more important than sending us money is spreading the word to everyone in this country. If the majority of the people in this country can go to ObamaCrimes.com and read it and join with us, we can have a peaceful demonstration to force Obama out of office.
I would call your attention, Phil, to an interesting critique of Obama coming out of the black community from the Black Agenda Report of Glenn Ford. And it's called We Are Cornered, There's No Way Out Without a Fight. And he talks about the Wall Street offensive coming now, especially in November, December with the lame duck session. But he points out President Obama is Wall Street's guy. He has delivered the highest return on corporate campaign investments in the history of parliamentary democracy, meaning that, the few $1 million that Goldman Sachs and J.P. Morgan gave him, they have collected that in the mega trillions in return. So I think the real analysis of what's going on. Anyway, more power to you, Phil. We'll see you. See you next week. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
And we'll be back in a minute on World Crisis Radio.